The last time psychic medium Matt Fraser was a guest on our show, the Zoom interview lasted about 30 seconds before we lost his connection. But was it divine intervention?
I think what happened was
he got intercepted.
Yeah, by the
someone
spirits
from the other side
that are in this room.
You saw it right there. So joining us again is psychic medium, author, and star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here with you.
Okay, so I feel like we have to circle back and start from the beginning. So tell us about the moment you realized you had this special ability to communicate with people on the other side.
Well, you know, I grew up like that little boy in The Sixth Sense. From as long as I can remember, just being 3, 4, 5 years old, I would see and sense and feel the departed. And being so young, I had no idea what it meant. But when I was all alone, when I was by myself, when I was in my bedroom, no matter where I was, souls would come to me and try to deliver messages. But being so young, I had no idea that these were souls that, you know, belonged to family members here in this world. I just thought that they were ghosts.
Yeah.
And for years, I tried to push it away because I really didn't understand what it was that I was sensing and feeling.
Was it scary?
Oh my God, it was so scary. I mean, I remember the first experience. I had to be about 3 years old. My mom had put me to bed, and I laid down in the bed, and I, closed my eyes, and then I went to open my eyes because I felt something. And I saw this man just towering over me. It was this big shadow figure, and I started screaming for my mom.
Wow.
And I remember that what was even more scary is that I could see the soul, but my mom couldn't.
Okay, so Matt, tell us, is this something that you can turn off and on? Because it can seem overwhelming to have this going on all the time.
Well, what's so amazing is this, is that I've learned through all of these years that we actually all have an ability. We all have an ability to tap in, tune in, and connect with the other side. And really what it is it's an intuitive muscle that's deep within us. And it speaks to us through our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So for example, a lot of people tap in and out of their own psychic ability without even realizing it. For example, you might be sitting next to somebody and instantly get vibes from them. You can tell if they're being honest, if they're being truthful, if they're lying. You might sit next to somebody and tell that they have a health condition. You know, these little nudges that we're getting, these little pings that we're receiving are actually our intuition and us tapping into our own psychic ability. So yes, you can tune into it and tap into it. And that's exactly what I've learned how to do after all of these years.
Interesting. You have a book titled that Don't Wait Until You're Dead, in which you're helping people find fulfillment in this life. Really quickly, how so?
Well, here's the reason why. With all the conversations that I've had with people who have left this world, there's one thing that I can tell you, and that is that they do have regrets. Souls use me as a medium to reach the living when there was something that they didn't get to say. Maybe they didn't get to say goodbye. Maybe they didn't get to tell their son or their daughter how much they loved and cared about them. Maybe they didn't get to thank their son or their daughter for something. Or maybe they left this world and there were questions that were left unanswered. Well, Don't Wait Till You're Dead is all about spirit's advice from the afterlife, how we can live our best life now, take advantage of every single moment, and more importantly, discover our life purpose along the way, because we were put here on earth for a reason. It's never too late. And more importantly, as long as you're living and breathing, heaven has a plan for you. And that's really what I want to teach people.
Well, Matt, really quickly here, because you freaked out Dan Manarino, our morning anchor, the last time you were on. Do you sense anything among us as you speak with us?
So what's crazy is that even though the two of you are on camera right now, I sense things within the whole studio. So like right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm hearing that there was a dog that had just passed away that I'm hearing about that's on the other side. So someone had to put their dog down recently because I'm hearing that when I'm connecting.
Huh, I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
That soul's also there. And then also Ari, I also got to tell you, there's a soul that's also coming through that I keep hearing pass under mysterious circumstances that's also coming through that I felt connected to you. Did you lose somebody of an addiction issue here in the physical world?
Maybe Candace did, or... Oh, we do have someone in studio that did.
Lost somebody from...
Yeah.
That soul's also here because when I'm connecting, that soul is also coming through. And this is how it works, is that while you guys are here and talking to me, so are the souls on the other side. And I'm hearing and sensing and feeling all of these souls from the afterlife.
That was somebody in the studio lost someone from an issue this year.
Well, thank you, Matt Fraser, for joining us.